So okay guys, today we'll be replicating this flyer design on the screen. So now the first thing we need to do is to change the background color. So I use the same background color. I think first of all, let me just bring in the color palette that I use. I think I tell you guys about using a specific or particular color palette. So this is the color palette that I used in all the design. So I also send it. So look at what I did. So go to background color, go to color, go to gradient, and then now tap on this plus icon. Once you tap on this plus icon, just click on the on one of these. So particularly this one now. Click on it and click on the hand picker tool, color picker tool. So click on it, and then first we just need to pick this cream color. Pick this cream color, and it's not cream, I beg. So and the other one, so click on the other one, and the same thing. Just this one should be white, just pure white. So yeah, this is it. So switch it and then drag this one like to this place. Drag it to this place. So look at the position of my gradient. You get, so you can just do something like this. Use this one here. You can use this one here, and then drag this upper one here. Drag this upper layer now to this place. Yes, to this place. So what's wrong with this one again? So drag it to this place and then slash. So let's move this layer a little bit. So this is the color that I use. So the next thing is just to bring in our shapes again. So the shapes that I use in the for the food you get. So just bring in our shapes. So click on the shape. So reduce it to this size. The radius should be I think 25. Change the color to this gradient. So here now, let me show you how I created this beautiful gradient. So don't just click on this good do yet, or don't click on this good yet. Just click on the gradient, and here use the default gradient in Pixellab. So the next thing you need to do is to click on one of the slider. I'm using this lighter one first. Click on it, tap on the color, and you will see this. So click on this color picker, and then go to this click on this your color palette, and you see this color. So the two color I use for this back gradient is this orange and the yellow. So click on the orange first, click OK, and the next one is click on this click on the yellow. Boom, see how beautiful the color palette is. So the one that I used is particularly this one. So click on it, and boom, you have it here, you have it here. So this is it. So copy the color as well, put it in this position. So make sure that it is aligned. They are the same line. It is in the same line with the one that is at the middle. You get, so I think the radius is much. So to use this 15, let's use this 15. So delete this one and copy it again. So this okay. So I'm using this size now. Okay, so this size is actually good. So if I want to just use the default, go to the relative size. The relative size I use, width is 55% and the height is 90%. You can just use exactly the same thing as well. So copy it and then place this one at the left. Change the color to brown. Just go and pick another color from there. Pick this particular one, this brown color. Pick it, or you can just copy my color palette here. Sorry, color palette. So now we have it. So the next thing you have to do is just to copy it again and do the same thing that we did in this first one. So make sure that this circle at the middle is centralized, is at the center. So and also change the color of this square. Is this square or rectangle? Just change the color. So the color that I use for this one is this yellow color, I think. So that's it. So click on OK, and yeah. So the next thing is to use this our border. This our border. I think the spaces between these things now. It's not even much. Let me just add a little bit space to the different squares here. So let's add the space to it. Let's add a little space to it. So that our stroke should enter again now. So now this is nice. So make sure to use these grid lines. I think I've told you guys how to use the grid lines. So the next thing is to do this. Let's use go to shape. So now pay attention to this. So make sure that this shape, this our second shape now is not bigger than the second one again. So you can just reduce the opacity to see what you are doing, and then go to stroke. Can just 1. The stroke width should be 1. Make sure that this our stroke now is just bigger than the one at the middle. So after you make sure that it's positioned where and just very close. The spacing between this stroke and the square will not be the same. So after this, just click OK. Boom, you have it, guys. So make sure that it covers the shape. So make sure it covers the shape very well. So you're going to copy the stroke. So copy the stroke, do same. Same. So, but if you look at this in the design, like the stroke is not actually big, it's not actually covered very well. So this is how I do it. So just make sure that the bottom of the stroke, the bottom of the stroke is like is touching the bottom of this thing. So this stroke now here, so make sure that the bottom layer is touching the bottom layer of the rectangle, guys. So after that, you can just bring it to back. So do same with the other shapes as well. So make sure that it's also touching the bottom side of the shape, and boom. So copy and then so bring it. So make sure that all the strokes are, just keep it to back. So that's it. The next thing you need to do is to bring in our foot. So the foots, one of them, this one at the middle, let me show you. So yes, look at it. So this one at the middle, I generated it. So I think I've told you guys how to generate images. So you can as well generate good images for your design. So boom, I think place it very well. So make it read the size to let's say 60 and 48 is okay, and make sure that it's just at the center, and boom, have it. So another thing, let's just add another one, add other foots, the soup and the noodles here. So let's add the noodles here. This is the noodles. This one I didn't generate it. I just but it's also AJI generated, but it's not mine. I just downloaded it and Pinterest. So I think I give the so I'm giving credit to whoever that generated the image. It's not mine. So the next thing here is so place it very well. Make sure that it's also at the center of the shape. You get, make sure at the center of the shape. So the size that I used is 38 by 28%. So the next thing again is to let me lock our layers, bro. Lock our layers, bro. So just make sure it's at the center. Look at how I placed my own. You get, look how I placed my own. So you just place your own that way. Yeah. So I also reduced the size of this one so that our shapes and other things will be showing. So the size now is 47 by 45%. So the next thing we need to do again is to let me add other things as well. let me add our soup. So this is our soup. I also downloaded this one on Pinterest. So reduce the size and place it. So the full image should not be showing. So the full image should not be showing. This okay. The size I used is 37% by 29%. So you should as well use the same size. So now let's pay attention to what I did now. I added shadow. So look at what I did. Just go to shape, click on shape, and without clicking on anything again, just make this reduce to be 100 and reduce the opacity to 0, stroke to 100, and I think you guys know how to do this now. And reduce to just be 25, like the last. So then what I did again now, I made a mistake. So do the same thing, opacity 0, stroke 25, and then radius 25 as well. So after this, just now hold on to this little circle here. Just drag it up so that this circle, there will not be space at the middle of the circle. So after you have done this, click OK and be good. And boom, we have it. So now look at what I do. So click on this slider here, and just drag it up into it so that this will not be much. And then so what I did again, bring it back, go to your layers, bring it at the back of that food. The back of that food, not the back of the sheep, the back of the food. The jollof rice meat. So you see the effect that it just bring that to the food. Now it's actually much, so go to reduce opacity to just bring it down to 60. Is okay. Copy the shadows and so do the same thing with the other ones. Don't make it to be much again. So the effect will not be much. The effect will not be much. So make sure that it's also actually showing a little bit again, so that it will look realistic. Sorry, it will be realistic. So the next thing again is to add copy it again and also do the same thing with the noodles. After you have done like 43, so the next thing again is to add a little bit of it. So click on this sticker, and now that's doing in the nose without doing any other thing. So don't press anything, don't click on the sticker, just tap anywhere in the shape. Drag it here. You don't see it because it's just white color. So look at how the light is. So you can actually use it. You can actually use it for the shadow as well. You can also use it for what's it called? For the shadow. You can also use it for this thing. So you can just place it at the edge of the food, at this corner of the food. Side of attraction, and boom. Okay, so you can also as well copy it as well. I don't want it to be much, just do the same thing with this side. This side now, just do the same thing. Just click. Yeah, you have to keep this shadow here. Copy the same thing again. Copy it as well. Keep this one here. Keep this one here. So that will be all, and after that you just have to just go to layers and lock the shadows. Boom, we're actually getting there now. So the next thing is to add our text. So the font I use one font like that. I'm forgetting the font to then just click on the text. Alright, right. To type the Z food. So this actually is a fictional name. I got it from ChatGPT. So after typing this, you increase the size to 90. 90 isn't much. 90 is good. 90 is good. So go to font. The fonts I use. The font I use. I'm forgetting the font I use, man. Man, always make this message out there. Go to font. Click on this Poppins boot. I think it is Poppins boot. Then for the full I use another font. Just make sure that the full only the full is selected. This full just here. Just make sure that only the full is selected with these sliders are here. So and this is not the font. This is not the font. Oh, I've forgotten the font I used. But hold on. Let me just. So I've forgotten the font I used. I don't know. I'm just looking for the fonts. Not this. So I forgot the font. I use this one. Olisi. This Olisi font. I use this font like that. Or MacBook. I think we just use this MacBook. It's actually playful. So this one is playful. It's playful too much. Let me use. I need something that is foodie. This is holistic. Is actually. This is too good. Let's use the other one. There's no time. Okay, so what am I even doing again? So I'm using Olisi. Or MacBook. So let's use Olisi that way. Oh, this is bold. No, I don't like making mistake of font because so let's just see this one this way. So all I just do is that I go to color, just highlight the zest. So use this slider to highlight the zest, and then this zest should be yellow. The other full should be the other color, which is the orange. So this is actually a color hierarchy, something like that. So I think I've talked about that in my channel. If you're not in my channel, I'll actually send the link. So next thing again, just go to text, type in our kitchen. So the kitchen should be all caps. You get all caps. You can just leave it this way. I mean, is it for us to leave it this way? Instead of just making it very big so that it won't be competing with this thing. So first of all, kitchen, go to fonts. I use the italic Poppins italic regular, Poppins italic light, or Poppins light italic. So these are nice. So change the color to this black. This black gradient. So look at the gradient here. So this particular one, the color code is 0505. This thing, and this one, the color code is 3E3E. So this thing. So you can copy the color code here. Copy the color code here. So that's it. So use the color. So look at what I'm going to do. I'm going to doing a slight change in this design. So just use Poppins light only, and then make it very small. So once you make it very small, go to line spacing, increase the line spacing to. There's no line spacing. Go to spacing, increase the letter spacing to let's say 29. So what's this next thing again? 35, not 29. And then relative position to be go to relative position. Make sure that it is at the center. It's at the center of this, and boom, you have it. So the next thing we need to do again is to add our services. So what are we selling? So go to shape, go to shapes, increase the borders to make sure that the size is almost like this. or you can use this thing, but this one is actually much. So this is the size, the width, and everything to be like this. I will show you the numbers. Relative position, which will make it to be 100, and the color to use is this same is our same gradients. So reduce the size. This. Okay, now. So now we have it. You have it. We are coming up. Our design is actually coming up. Very, very nice. So make sure that it is at the center, and click on the text. Add our delicacies. Right? Delicacies. So, and okay. This is not cap. Just make sure that all the letters are all cap. So go to color to white. No, so go to color, make the color to be white, and then we are using the popping light as well. So if you notice in my designs, I use only simple, just 2 or 3 colors max, 2 or 3 what's it called, 2 or 3 font maximum. So it's in color that you have to pay attention to, all this. So there's it. So the next thing again is to type in our text. So it's actually much. We have just, well, first of all is add this. So I'm using this particularly for this thing. So if you just add it, give it a 1 space, and then type in your this thing, the delicacies there. So we have jollof rice first, noodles second. So actually after the jollof rice, just actually give it 2 or 3 space. Just give it 2 or 3 space to get, so that give it 2 or 3 space, so that this thing just contain. So the next thing again is apple. And the next thing again is banku. I don't know. I've not heard the name of this food before. I just saw it one flyer, right? So banku. So the next thing again is plain rice. Which one be plain rice again? Plain rice. I'm just seeing all these things now. So plain rice. The next thing there is wakai. These are just, is it Yoruba food or Hausa food? Then the next thing again is all kinds of soup. You get all kinds of soup. And so another trick that I used to shorten letters is this signs like this and now. So if you don't want your text or the designs to be crowded, you get to use all these little icons or abbreviations, but don't let it to be too much. And it depends on the kind of design that you are doing. So if you are doing a more professional design, don't use any abbreviation, I beg. So the color I use is the same gradient. Use the same gradient, and boom, we are coming. I forgot to add my textures. I'm still coming there as well though. So go to fonts. I'm using the light as well. So use the light as well. So go to align. So use center alignment as well. And then I just want to make it so this is okay. This is nice. So now bring it down a little bit to give it a little bit space, and boom, we have it. So the next thing again is add your shape. Our shape to bring in our call to actions. Your radius should be 148, not 100. 100, I beg. So go to color, the same gradient. Same gradient. Bring it back. If you notice, I didn't even put anything in my background, but it's still very nice again. So sometimes some people just be doing crazy background manipulations like that. There won't be all those things. They will just be disturbing the flyer, disturbing the information being conveyed. You get? So I'm still going to add something in the background, but it won't be noticeable as much. You get? So make sure that this our shape. So look at the radius. I used 24 as radius, and then yes, 24. The color of this, I used the same gradient for the color. So that's it. Let me check the size. So the relative size is 103 by, and the height is 30%. So you have to can copy the settings from there. So but if you notice, see how I also use color in this design. But I'm still going to try something. So after this now, lock your layers, and then let's add in our text. So copy this jollof rice, blah blah blah. Copy the text of the jollof rice. Copy the text of the jollof rice. Boom, and just write locate us now. So but first of all, use this thing. Locate us. Then you write your locate us at. So it should be all caps as well. So and also use this. It should be all caps as well. So make sure that it's all caps. And this thing is 4. So I use only 4. This one is 5. I use only 4 for this thing. So bring it down. Oh, design, we're almost done. So reduce the size to let's change the color first to white as well. So reduce the size to 19 and change the font to this popping slide italic. Yes, it's popping slide italic. So after that, you now place it very well. So don't put it at the edge. So make sure it's located somewhere here as well. So the next thing, just add our text again. Now we are using one big thing. So copy any of the text, and then the location is the one Jojo and Winnie. This is not a replace, so it's all fictional design though. So Jojo and Winnie is the location. So if you want to eat something, if you want to eat a fictional food, you can just go to Jojo and Winnie. Note, it's also fictional food that we serve you there. So next thing is to go to font. I used medium, one bold font like that. So medium bold. Sorry, poppins medium. Which one am I talking about again? So go to spacing. Okay, I copy the one with spacing. Go to spacing and just reset it. Bring it down. You can change the color to black, but the black is it going to be showing? Let me just use the same white. Let's check white. White is almost good. What is more good again? So the next thing is to add our phone number. So the next thing is to add our phone number. So go to shape. You already should be at 100. Bring it down, and then use this slider. So this one, I just bring it up a little bit, and you form the shape. You form the shape. You see how I just do this stuff now. Then you can also use the sliders, different sliders, to increase the size, the width, and the height as well. So the radius, bring it down to, I don't want it to be 100. Bring it down to 9. Bring it down to 9. So after, make sure that it's not touching the edges as well. See how I do all these things, I beg. So make sure it's not touching the edges. And the one thing again is that, see these locators, make sure that these are the center of the Jojo, Winnies, and all that. So that's all. So now the next thing again is to add our text as well. So copy the Jojo and Winnie. Add your number. This is my number. My WhatsApp number is 068299851. So this is it. This is my WhatsApp number. So change the color to black. Go to fonts. The same poppins. If you notice, so Same purpose. Don't use random fonts to spoil your design. I beg. Don't use random font. The same font, same purpose. So this is okay now. So the next thing is just to add our headers, or the name, the logo, and all that. So let me just quickly bring in our logo. Import. So have our logo here, and this is just it. I will send everything. So this is the logo. Reduce the size to something. Is much size to. Let's change the color first. So the color should be in the background. Should be the same color with the same gradient color you get. So now the size should be 8 and 6 width, and then bring it a bit with my height. So this is it. Keep it here, and again, what you need to do again is to copy the Z full, 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 copy the Z full. Reduce the size. Reduce the size, and boom. Just the size should be. Reduce the size and place it very well. So the size is 26, and then use the position as well to place it very well, so that it will align that location. So copy the location as well, and also reduce the size to 40. 10 is okay. 10 is okay. I'll do that random number. So 10 is okay. 10 is okay. So boom, we have our Z Kitchen logo. And the next thing again is the tagline. So copy the the kitchen as well. Copy the kitchen text and type in your best of satisfaction. Let me forge this one. So just clip it out there. Use your this thing. You can use your grid. Use your grid. I told you guys how to use grid in other videos. Use your grid and place it. So make sure that it is at the same height, or if not the same height, this thing. So best of satisfaction. So it's how small the text is, so it won't be showing much. So that's it. And then the next thing again is to go to color. Color should be this black gradient that we used, and then the line spacing as well, bring it back. Just leave it at 18, and then place it very well. Place it very well. And boom, you have our design here. You have our design. So the last thing is to add something to our background. Our background is too clean. So go to imports. I added this texture. So you see how texture. So I use this texture. Click on OK, and then increase the size to. Use the size to, let's say, 113 to this thing, but just make sure that this number doesn't work. Just make sure that your this thing is covering covering your background. So after that, just click on to back. Go to back. Click on to back. You see how this thing is now. So reduce the opacity to 2%. Reduce the opacity to 2%. So the next thing again is to another thing again. Copy this texture again. Bring it down to this place, so that then bring it down. Just make it to be on top of this top of this our footer shape here. So footer shape here. So just keep it at the same level with the shape there, and then increase the opacity to like 3, 4. So it's must. Let me just no. Let me lock this one first. So reduce the opacity of this one to so 3 is okay. 3 is okay. So You see how I added everything. So the next thing, I don't know if let me see if I can add another thing to this design. So go to gradient. Let me show you gradient. Go to gradient, and then let's use this one. Use this one particularly to please focus on our food. Yet, so we're going to be using that one. See how it is. It's now coming up. So that's all for this design. So the next thing is to save your design, and save it. After saving your design, save it. This is our saved design. Just add it to Lightroom. Add it to Lightroom. So now here in Lightroom, just go to Light, Edit, Light. This one is much. Contrast is too much. So let's just keep the contrast at start 25. Contrast at 25. The highlights. I don't want the light to be much. Oh, the highlights. Highlight. So now the shadows is so I'm even doing shadows. The highlight is minus 23. Shadows is minus 20. Again, the whites, reduce it, and then black, increase the black as well. Reduce the black as well, increase the whites. Don't do too much. Let me just use this plus 25 or plus 20 because the light is much. 20 is okay. Now go to color, just add a little bit vibrance so that the color is actually pop. So 6 is okay. The color is too much now. What was wrong? Okay, so just keep it at minus. Let's keep it as minus 14. Effect texture, boom. Texture to increase it to 40. Clarity a little bit. Texture. Let me go to color again. This design is becoming dark. So let's put this. So the texture is much, and the clarity as well. So this is the texture. Just do the clarity big. Then go to details, amounts, increase the amounts, and noise, color noise. Leave everything. I'm not touching anything here, so you can just go to optics. Just on these two. Then go to color again because the color just fade. So vibrance, bring it up a little bit to minus 10. And boom, you have our design. So you actually save your design and send it to me. So try and also pay attention to how I did. Don't add your own. I will also repeat, do everything like I do it, and that will be all.